Magnitude 8.0 struck off Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula at around 8:25 a.m. Japan time. That is over 50 minutes ago. When a powerful earthquake strikes away from Japan, like in this case, it can take time for a tsunami to hit here, but just because it's far away doesn't make it any less dangerous. So stay alert and don't underestimate potential damage. Once again, a major earthquake struck off Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula about over 50 minutes ago. The Japan Meteorological Agency has issued a tsunami advisory for wide areas of Japan's Pacific coast. And we now go to our domestic broadcast with simultaneous interpretation.
So around 8:43, there hadn't been any report of damage. And also they're warning the people to get away from the coastal area. So this is the Kushiro city. After the tsunami advisory had been issued in Kushiro and also in Onbetsu, they have created a task force in order to gather the information. And also they're making an announcement not to approach the coastal areas. And so this is from the Hokkaido. So therefore, after the tsunami advisory had been issued, the team of the task force are trying to collect the information. And also in the Pacific coastal area, the central and also in the middle of the Pacific coastal area, they're trying to gather the information. After the tsunami advisory had been issued, Hokkaido police had created a task force in order to gather the information, and they're going to dispatch the helicopters in order to monitor the situation. No damage has been reported yet. So this is information from the Japan Coastal Guard after the tsunami advisory had issued. So they are sending the patrol vessels, and they're going to send a patrol vessel in order to monitor the situation. This is information from Tokachi after the advisory had been issued. So in Urahoro and also in Toyokoro, they have dispatched the fire crews in order to monitor the situation. And also in Hidaka, Urakawa, according to the city office, they haven't received any information of damage yet. And also they're making announcement the tsunami advisory have been issued. This is from information from Erimo City. And they are making announcement that the tsunami advisory have been issued, and they are telling them to leave the coastal areas. So this is the Nemuro Coast Guard. So according to Nemuro Coast Guard, so they're going to collect the information, and also they're warning the vessels of the tsunami advisory in Nemuro Port. In Hokkaido, East Pacific Coast, and Central Pacific Coast, the tsunami advisories have been issued. The estimated arrival time, East Pacific Coast in Kushiro, 10 o'clock. Hanasaki Port, so 10 o'clock, so 9:20. And also in Hamanaka, 10 o'clock. Estimated height is 1 meter. So Urakawa, 10:30. Hiroo, Tokachi, 10:30. Erimo, 10:30. So the estimated tsunami height is around 1 meter. So in Kushiro, they have had a seismic sign of 2, and also according to the Kushiro police, so they have created a task force in order to gather the information, and also Kushiro police is making a patrol. And also in Kushiro, they have felt the seismic earthquake of 2. And after the tsunami advisory have been issued, they have mentioned that they didn't felt any earthquake. And around this time, they hadn't received any information of damage. However, they're warning the people of the tsunami advisory. So the estimated height is 1 meter. Estimated arrival time is 10 o'clock. And also in Kushiro and Onbetsu City, they have created a task force. And they are making an announcement to the people not to reach the coastal areas. So we are going to report from Sendai.
This is NHK Newsline. As we've been reporting, a magnitude 8.0 earthquake struck off Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula at 8:25 a.m. Japan time. That is just under an hour ago. The Japan Meteorological Agency has issued a tsunami advisory. Once again, the Japan Meteorological Agency has issued a tsunami advisory for wide areas of Japan's Pacific coast, from Hokkaido in the north to Kyushu in the south. The JMA has issued predictions for tsunami waves expected to reach Japan's coast. The estimated height and timing are as follows. Waves of up to 1 meter are expected to approach Hokkaido's prefecture's eastern and central Pacific coasts at 10 a.m. Aomori Prefecture's Pacific coast, Iwate Prefecture, and Miyagi Prefecture are expected to see waves of up to 1 meter at 10:30 a.m. Fukushima Prefecture, Ibaraki Prefecture, and Chiba Prefecture's Kuju, Kuri, and Sotobo areas are expected to see waves of up to 1 meter at 11 a.m. And the Ogasawara Islands, Shizuoka Prefecture, Southern Mie Prefecture, and Wakayama Prefecture are expected to see waves of up to 1 meter at 11:30 a.m. And Miyazaki Prefecture is expected to see waves of up to 1 meter at 12:30 p.m. It is now 9:23. If you are in the affected areas indicated in yellow on the map on the screen, keep away from coasts and river mouths which could overflow. Remember that tsunami can hit repeatedly and grow in size. Do not approach bodies of water to check the situation. If people around you seem unaware of the advisory, please tell them. The time of the tsunami's arrival is just an estimate. Waves could actually reach land before or after that time. Please stay alert. Once again, the Japan Meteorological Agency has issued a tsunami advisory for wide areas of Japan's Pacific coast. These areas are indicated in yellow on the map on the screen. If you are in these affected areas, keep away from coasts and river mouths which could overflow. A magnitude 8.0 earthquake struck off Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula about an hour ago. When a powerful earthquake strikes away from Japan, like in this case, it can take some time for a tsunami to hit here, but just because it's far away doesn't make it any less dangerous. So please stay alert and don't underestimate potential damage. We've been telling you the predictions of the tsunami wave's arrival time, but these are just predictions. Waves may reach Japan's shores earlier or even hours later than the estimation. And to go over the areas under a tsunami advisory. Hokkaido Prefecture's eastern and central Pacific coast, Aomori Prefecture's Pacific coast, Iwate Prefecture, Miyagi Prefecture, Fukushima Prefecture, Ibaraki Prefecture, and Chiba Prefecture's Kuju, Kuri, and Sotobo areas. The Ogasawara Islands, Shizuoka Prefecture, Southern Mie Prefecture, Wakayama Prefecture, and Miyazaki Prefecture. These are all areas under a tsunami advisory. If you are in the affected areas, keep away from coasts and river mouths, which could overflow. Remember that tsunami can hit repeatedly and grow in size. Do not approach bodies of water to check the situation. If people around you seem unaware of the advisory, please tell them. The time of the tsunami's arrival is just an estimate. The waves could actually reach land before or after that time. Please stay alert. Once again, we've been reporting on a tsunami advisory in place for wide areas of Japan's Pacific coast. We now go to our domestic broadcast.
So, tsunami advisory have been issued in Mie, Oasis City. They're announcing the people not to reach the coast, and also they're alerting people to get away from the coastal areas. And also they are telling the people not to approach the coast and the river mouth. So this is Wasa City in Mie Prefecture. At this moment, they hadn't received any information of damage. However, they're trying to gather the latest information. In Mie Shima City, after the tsunami advisory had been issued, they have created a task force, and there hadn't been any report of damage. In Minami Ise City in Mie Prefecture, the tsunami advisory had been issued, and therefore the task force had been created, and they're warning the people who are living in the coastal areas to monitor the situation. And also, tsunami advisory have been issued in southern Mie. The estimated height is 1 meter in Shizuoka, southern Mie. So estimated time is around 11 o'clock. So if there is any people who are around the people and who are not able to listen to this broadcast, please inform them through the email or SNS or telephone. And please inform them not to get away from the coastal areas. In Mie, the tsunami advisory have been issued, and therefore they have created a task force to prevent the disaster. And Mie Prefecture had created a disaster task force in order to cope to the situation. And this is the city of Owase in Mie Prefecture. According to the police, there hadn't been any report of damage. However, they are patrolling around the coastal areas in order to warn the people. And the Coast Guard hadn't received any damage of information. However, they're going to send the patrol vessels in Toba Coast Guard. After the tsunami advisory have been issued, they have already sent 2 patrol vessels in order to warn the ships. So tsunami advisory have been issued, and in the 4th areas of Coast Guard, they're communicating through the radio in order to warn the ships about the tsunami. Shizuoka and also in southern Mie, the tsunami advisory have been issued. The estimated height is 1 meter, and estimated time is around 11:30. So if you have any people around you who are around the coastal areas, please inform them that tsunami advisory have been issued. So keep away from the coast and river mouths. The estimated time is only an estimate, and tsunami might arrive earlier. So in Shizuoka and also in southern Mie, tsunami advisory have been issued. The estimated height is 1 meter. 11:30 is the estimated time, so keep away from the coast and the river mouth. So in Shizuoka Prefecture and also in southern Mie, the tsunami advisories have been issued. Around 8:25 this morning, there have been a huge earthquake in Kamchatka. And as a result, in Shizuoka and also in the southern Mie, the tsunami advisory have been issued. estimated time is 11:30. Estimated height is 1 meter. This is only an estimate, so tsunami might arrive earlier. And also in Aichi Prefecture, Sotoumi, and also in Ise Port, there could be a change in the sea levels. Therefore, it is very dangerous to be around the coast, and therefore, please get away from the coastal areas. So there will be a strong current. Therefore, please stay away from the coastal areas. So this is the current situation of Oase City in Mie Prefecture. We are not seeing any large waves, so please confirm the latest information. This is a report from Nagoya. And the tsunami advisory have been issued from Hokkaido to Kyushu in the Pacific coastal areas. Hokkaido East Pacific Coast, Hokkaido Central Pacific Coast, Aomori Pacific Coast, Iwate Prefecture, Miyagi, Fukushima, Ibaraki, Chiba, Kujukuri, Sotobo, Ogasawara Islands, Shizuoka, Southern Mie, Wakayama, and Miyazaki Prefecture. So tsunami advisories have been issued. In Miyagi Leaf Town, they have created 2 evacuation centers within their towns. And also they're closing the gates. And also they're telling the people not to reach the coast. And the tsunami advisory have been issued in Mie Prefecture at 8:37. They have created a task force against the disaster. So tsunami advisory. Tsunami advisory, so the estimated height is around 1 meter. From Hokkaido to Kyushu, the tsunami advisories have been issued in the Pacific coast. So please keep away from the coast and the river mouths. So we are going to have a live broadcast from Nemuro City in Hokkaido. So this is the Hanasaki port in the Nemuro City in Hokkaido Prefecture. The estimated arrival time is 10 o'clock and the estimated tsunami height is 1 meter. In Hanasaki port, there are lots of ships. However, we are not seeing any people, and therefore, please keep away from the coast and river mouths. So this is a report from Nemuro City. So we are going to inform about the earthquake. So around 8:25, there have been an earthquake in Hokkaido. The epicenter is Kamchatka, and the estimated strength is magnitude 8.0. And also from Hokkaido to Kyushu, the seismic intensity of 1 have been observed. And well, because there hadn't, so maybe there are some people who hadn't noticed about the tsunami advisory. So please inform the people around you to inform that tsunami advisory have been issued, and please tell them to keep away from the coast. And the tsunami advisory have been issued, and according to the TEPCO in Fukushima nuclear power plant, so according to the procedures, so they have stopped providing this treated water. And according to TEPCO, so after the tsunami advisory have been issued, the people who are engaged in decommissioning have been evacuated. So in Chiba, Kujukuri.
This is NHK Newsline. As we've been reporting, a magnitude 8.0 earthquake struck off Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula at 8:25 a.m. Japan time. That is about an hour and 10 minutes ago. The Japan Meteorological Agency has issued a tsunami advisory for wide areas of Japan's Pacific coast from Hokkaido in the north to Kyushu in the south. The JMA has issued predictions of tsunami waves that may hit the coast. They are as follows. Waves of up to 1 meter are expected to hit Hokkaido Prefecture's eastern and central Pacific coast at 10 a.m. Aomori Prefecture's Pacific coast, Iwate Prefecture, and Miyagi Prefecture are expected to see waves of up to 1 meter at 10:30 a.m. Fukushima Prefecture, Ibaraki Prefecture, and Chiba Prefecture's Kujukuri and Sotobo areas are expected to see waves of up to 1 meter at 11 a.m. Ogasawara Islands, Shizuoka Prefecture, Southern Mie Prefecture, and Wakayama Prefecture at 11:30 a.m. And Miyazaki Prefecture is expected to see waves of up to 1 meter at 12:30 p.m. It is now 9:36 a.m. If you are in the areas under a tsunami advisory, these areas are indicated in yellow on the map on the screen. If you are in these areas, keep away from coasts and river mouths, which could overflow. Remember that tsunami waves can hit repeatedly and grow in size. Do not approach bodies of water to check the situation. If people around you seem unaware of the advisory, please let them know. The time of the tsunami's arrival is just an estimate. Waves could actually reach land before or after that time. Please stay alert. To repeat, a major earthquake hit off Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula at 8:25 a.m. Japan time. When a powerful earthquake strikes far away from Japan, it can take time for tsunami waves to hit. Please stay alert. The precise arrival time is hard to predict. Waves may reach earlier or even hours later than the estimation. The areas under a tsunami advisory indicated in yellow on the map on the screen are as follows: Hokkaido Prefecture's eastern and central Pacific coast, Aomori Prefecture's Pacific coast, Iwate, Miyagi, Fukushima Prefectures, Ibaraki Prefecture, Chiba Prefecture's Kujukuri and Sotobo areas, and other areas across Japan. Please stay alert. We now go to our domestic broadcast.
So because tsunami advisory have been issued, so the characteristics, so the estimated time is correct, might be correct. However, after the tsunami, well, because we are going to see the high waves, and therefore there will be another tsunami coming. And also the continuity of tsunami, well, because there will be a long time for tsunami to arrive, and therefore please get the updated information. And therefore there could be a much higher tsunami after the first wave. So tsunami advisory have been issued. So is there a possibility it could be lifted to tsunami warning? So the magnitude was 8.7, and I think there could be a possibility advisory will be changed to warning. So we are going to invite Oikawa-san. So, Professor Imamura, thank you very much for the opportunity. So, because first of all, because the magnitude of this earthquake had been revised to 8.7. However, according to the USGS, so the epicenter and the depth is around 18 kilometers. However, this is shallow, and therefore there will be a much higher impact. So how do you observe the situation? So, because looking at the size of the tsunami, so the magnitude of the earthquake and also the depths of the earthquake, so this earthquake was 8.7, therefore this is a huge earthquake. And if this had happened in a shallow sea level, the tsunami size will get bigger. So estimated tsunami height is around 1 meter. So what will be the impact of 1 meter tsunami in the coastal areas? And what is necessary to monitor? So the tsunami warning have been issued. Tsunami warning have been issued. Tsunami warning have been issued, and tsunami advisory have been changed to tsunami warning. So tsunami warning have been issued. Tsunami will come as soon as possible. Therefore, please evacuate immediately. So in Hokkaido Pacific Coastal Area, 10 o'clock, the estimated height is 3 meters. So in the Central Pacific Coastal Area, 3 meter height. In the western part of Pacific Coastal Area, 1030, 3 meters. And there are additional areas for the Aomori Prefecture Pacific Coastal Area, 1030, estimated height is 3 meters. Iwate Prefecture, 1030, 3 meters. Miyagi Prefecture, 1030, height is 3 meters. The tsunami warning have been issued. Please evacuate immediately. Ibaraki Prefecture, 1030, 3 meters. Kujukuri Sotobo in Chiba, 1030, 3 meters. Fukushima Prefecture, 11 o'clock, 3 meters. Chiba Prefecture, Uchibo, 11 o'clock, estimated height is 3 meters. Izu Island, 3 meters, 11 o'clock. And Sagabiwa, Miura Peninsula, 11 o'clock, 3 meters. So tsunami warning have been issued. Ogasawara Islands, 1130, estimated height 3 meters. Shizuoka Prefecture, 1130, estimated height 3 meters. Sotoumi Aichi Prefecture, 1130, 3 meters. Sazamiya, 1130, 3 meters. Wakayama Prefecture, 1130, estimated height is 3 meters. Please evacuate immediately. Please evacuate to higher ground. So please get away from the coastal area. Please do not go back. Please evacuate immediately. So please confirm the location you are in is safe. So please warn the people around you to evacuate immediately. So this is only the estimated time. So tsunami warning have been issued. Estimated height is 3 meters. Hokkaido, East Pacific Coast, Central Pacific Coast, Hokkaido, West Pacific Coast, Hokkaido Prefecture, Aomori Pacific Coast, Iwate Prefecture, Miyagi Prefecture, Ibaraki, Kujukuri Sotobo in Chiba, Fukushima, Chiba Prefecture, Uchibo, Izu Islands. And those are the areas that tsunami warning have been issued in Aichi, Sotoumi, Mie, Sadomie, Wakayama Prefecture. Please evacuate to higher ground. So if there is no higher ground, please evacuate to higher building. So please evacuate immediately. So this is only an estimated time. Therefore, please evacuate immediately.
We are coming to you live from NHK World Japan studio in Tokyo. As we've been reporting, tsunami warning has been issued for